So with everybody making all their summer list where there's designers, cheapies, niche, new additions, there's a lot of talk about summer fragrances because it is hot outside recently. So I figured I'd start a little tag. And in this video, I'm bringing you what I consider 4 must-have fragrances for this summer, 2021. Stay tuned. So since this is technically going to be the first video, I'm going to make it an open tag. Nobody specific. Anybody that has a channel that's watching this video and this sounds like something you may want to make a video on, tag, you're it. Let's get into the first one. So it's absolutely no secret that I've been enjoying the hell out of the Y line. Yes, I'm late to the party. I understand that. But one that I think is going to be just fantastic in the heat this year because of this extremely warm lemon ginger smell that it has, while still being super fresh for as warm as I find it is on my skin, is going to be YSL Y Eau Fraiche. Yes, I just did a full review on Y Live, which I'll put that right here if you haven't checked that out. This stuff is incredible. The line is awesome. I have had a decant of the EDP. I'm going to get a bottle next of that. I still haven't tried the Le Parfum, but I have the rest. And I got to say, as a whole, fantastic line. Especially if you love blue fragrances, like I do. This stuff is a delightful flanker. I hope this one stands the test of time and hangs out for a very long time, because I think eventually I'll need more than the 60 milliliters I have here. Great stuff, released around summertime last year. I had tried it last year and I put off getting it. I had procrastinated for a little while and said, by next summer I'll have a bottle. And here late spring, I had got it very recently, about 2 weeks ago roughly, week and a half ago, something like that. I paid for it like 3 weeks ago, just took forever to get here. But if you love a just delightfully warm lemon, stuff's really good. For as fresh as you would think it would be with this frosted white glass and the Eau Fraiche name, it's not as fresh as the Eau de Toilette in my opinion, but it's much more citrusy at the same time because the lemon is so at the forefront and featured here, and that lemony ginger smell that the ginger provides just adds to that. Wonderful fragrance for summer 2021. That's YSL Y Eau Fraiche. While narrowly losing out to another flanker in this line for being my absolute favorite, when it comes to just super hot, walk outside, immediately start sweating type of weather, in my opinion, the marine flanker in the Bulgari Aqva line is definitely the fragrance for this summer. While I know it's not brand new, man, is this some good stuff. It's just much more hanging by the beach, super fresh, as compared to Aqua Atlantique, which is undeniably my favorite in the line. This bottle is not that old. I have not had it for a very long time. I've been waiting for the summer to really pull this one out. This is one of the fragrances I have been most excited for the hot weather this year. It's just now starting to really tip into the 90s over here in Colorado, and it's time for this to start hitting the rotation once I get through YSL week, which is what I'm currently in for my rotation. But Aqua Atlantique, while awesome for the heat, this is just so much fresher and really puts me in a vacation state of mind because it smells like being on vacation. It really does. The kind of saltwater, airy quality of being at the beach is what this replicates very, very well in my opinion. So for me, it's definitely a must-have for this summer, because for me personally, it's a must-have for this summer. So that's why I'm recommending it to you guys. If you haven't gotten your nose on it yet, it's time. Aquamarine from Bulgari. Such a popular DNA, such a great fragrance. Whether you get the cheap versions of it, the more floral versions of it, whatever. The Versace Man Eau Fraiche DNA is just a quintessential summer fragrance. This is a summer classic at this point, and it's still one that, for as many videos as you may have seen this one in over the years, doesn't get old in my opinion. If you want a cheaper version of it, you can always get your hands on a Zaharoff Chrome Sport. Smells almost 1-to-1, with this being just a tad bit better in my opinion. If you want a more floral take on it, you can get the original Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue for women. Smells like a more floral version of this DNA. There's so many ways to smell like this, and this isn't that expensive to begin with. Depending on the size bottle you want, you can find them at the rack stores, discounters online. They're always at a really good price. This is a must-have for the summer, no doubt, regardless of age, regardless of size of collection. There's a spot in everybody's rotation in the summer for Versace Man Eau Fraiche. It's just a delightful, aquatic, watery, super fresh citrus bomb that has a really nice, clean, musky appeal in the dry down, and it just screams, wear me when it's hot outside. Like I said, quintessential summer fragrance, never gets old. It's an absolute must-have for any year, especially in 2021, Versace Man Eau Fraiche. And of course I had to pick what is pretty much my favorite cheapie, especially for the summertime this year. I have multiple bottles of it. I wear it on a regular basis, even if it's just out the shower sitting around the house at night. Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct together. I'll tell you what, I know not everybody is as big of a fan of this one as I am. I know there's a lot of people that are, but if they do release another flanker in this line, they got some big shoes to fill in my opinion, because I love this fragrance. I really do. I've recommended it countless times on this channel. That should tell you just how much I think this is a great fragrance. Synthetic, sure, it's very synthetic actually, but the aroma in the air is just so enjoyable. It's super easy to like, and it really does rake in the compliments. The hotter the weather, the better. It screams poolside. It smells like being by the pool, actually. It's super watery and aquatic, fresh grapefruit, salty ambergris. It smells like Invictus Aqva mixed with the original Y, mixed with the original First Instinct. I've been saying that for a long time now, and I stand by that statement. While not a beast in performance, a very strong projector early on. They pop up at the rack stores all the time. I was at Marshall's earlier today, and they had 6 100 ml bottles of this and 4 100 ml bottles of the original. Both stellar fragrances for the summertime, especially 25 bucks for 3.3 ounces. But in my opinion, this is the one to get. If you're only going to get one from this line, make sure it's First Instinct together. And that's from Abercrombie and Fitch. So that's my 4 picks that are absolute must-haves in summer 2021 for me specifically. Feel free to heed my advice and try them for yourself and see if they'll work great in your summer rotation for this year. Once again, it's an open tag. Anybody that wants to do the video and keep it going, by all means, or if nobody wants to do it, hey, shut it down at my video. I'm good either way, guys. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. So I do appreciate all the feedback, and I love hearing from you guys. Do you have any of these 4? I mean, if you've been watching me for a while, there's a good chance you've at least rolled the dice on Abercrombie and Fitch First Instinct together. Because I talk about that one quite a bit, to be honest with you. I love that fragrance. It's my favorite cheapie right now, besides AE Blue. That's more for the other 3 seasons, and this is my favorite cheapie for the summer. Hands down. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on any of the 4 I featured in this video, you give them a spray now, very confident you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.